Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the first video of 9th standard computer subject. Now, first thing I would like to share about these videos is that I have tried to convert the computer textbook into digitalized form, and I have tried to explain the chapters in a more interesting way by adding images, videos, these all things to make it more user friendly and to make it more understandable. Instead of simply reading from the textbook, you will not be able to remember, but if you see the pictures of the things, then the image of the thing will get clear in your mind. So we begin with the first chapter, Introduction to Computers. Introduction to computers. Computers are multi-purpose machines that can be used to solve variety of problems in different fields. Computers have changed the way we live, work, and communicate. Computers are useful in industries, government, education, research, as well as entertainment sectors. From routine business activities in a given area to a spectacular task, computers are applicable everywhere. That is why a computer is known as a multi-purpose machine. Working with a typical computer. Just as a calculator calculates, driver drives, painter paints, computer computes. Computing is not restricted to only mathematical computing, but to variety of logical based tasks. One needs to systematically design step by step clear guidelines for the task to be solved. These guidelines, written in English language, are known as algorithm. From this algorithm, a program is developed and installed in the computer. This concept is known as stored program concept. Workflow of a typical computer. Now we all are using computers and mobile phones, so we know how does it work. First thing is we need to give input. Input could be data or instructions. Now, what is instructions? Instructions is apps, applications, or in computer we call it programs. So we need to install the apps or install the programs to get the computer work. So that is installing the programs or app is known as giving input. Now next thing is I told you just now that inputting of data. Now how do we input data? For example, if we prepare a PowerPoint presentation, then whatever we type, whatever image we insert is known as input of data. We do this input with the help of keyboard, mouse, scanner, or we download images from internet. These all things are known as input. Second thing, we see the output on the screen. For example, if I am typing a paragraph, the output is displayed on the screen. So monitor is the first and the foremost output device where we can see the output. Now whatever is I am typing, I am pressing the keys on the keyboard is displayed on the monitor. But in between there is a lot of process which is taking place. I think I am pressing A and A is displayed on the monitor. What is new in that? Or what process in that? But computer stores everything in the form of zeros and one. Now under the key of the keyboard, there is a circuit which is passing. When I press the key, the circuit breaks and a signal is sent. and then the CPU decides that so and so alphabet is to be displayed on the monitor. It converts it from binary to a decimal, that is alphabet, and displays it to us. So this whole thing is known as process. In detail I will explain you the process later on. Then one more thing is storage of data. We store the data. For example, you download the songs, it is stored in your mobile. For example, you click pictures or you record video, it is stored in your mobile. If you type a letter, if you type a document in your computer, then the data is stored for long time. So that is storage. Storage are also of two types, permanent and temporary. That I will explain you when that topic. Some of the applications of computer: ticket reservation, bank operation, inventory management and manufacturing, entertainment such as playing games, composing music and editing movies, watching movies, etc. Teaching, financial accounting, correspondence and publishing, that is composing newspaper, writing letters, books, etc. Space research, robotics, email and chatting, website development, social networking apps, etc. Computer plays a very important role in ticket booking, recording the data of the tickets which are booked. It provides you the facility to book the ticket from your mobile phone, from your computer, anywhere. You can see the long queue of people standing on the counters of the bank. The condition could be still more worse if digital banking and usage of computer may not have been come into existence. In olden days, all the banking transactions was done using pen and paper. So you try to imagine how difficult it would be to record the data of each customer, to do the manual calculations, and for each transaction the customer would have to go to the bank, stand in a long queue. At the same time, the clerk's work was also very boring and difficult. He had to remove the book in which the customer's account details were stored and do all the work manually. In this image, we can see the manufacturing unit of cars. Now here we can see that the car is manufactured with the usage of different robotic hands. All these robotic hands and different machineries are connected to the computer. So these all things are operated from the computer. Nowadays, teaching is not limited to the books and pens and blackboard and chalk, but nowadays so many educational CDs are available in the market. Educational softwares and applications, that is apps, are also available in the market. Besides that, nowadays the usage of smart board is also increasing day by day. Nowadays, different financial accounting softwares are available in the market. So now we don't need to write all the accounts manually in the books of accounts. Another facility which we get from the financial accounting software is that it enables us to get the knowledge of the new updates in the income tax, then GST, etc. And it automatically calculates these all things. Regarding correspondence, we all know that nowadays we use computer and internet. For example, any business this thing is to be shared, then we use email, And in any personal communication we use WhatsApp or voice call or video call, and there are so many apps also used for correspondence nowadays. In olden days, physical letters were to be written, posted, and then sent. The opposite party will receive the letter, he will read. Whether he will not read, then he has to reply. It will take 15 days for the communication to take place between the two parties. While right now, with the help of computer and internet, it has become very easy. In the field of publishing also, nowadays different types of printers are available, and whatever we type we can immediately print and get the results. In the olden days, the printing process was also very lengthy and very difficult. Now I am putting a link in the description. You please have a look, watch that video which I am putting in the description. In that video, the whole history of printing technology is shown.
Space applications cannot be possible without the usage of computer. Same is the case with robotics. Robots are the combination of hardwares and softwares, and the whole program is designed using a computer. One more facility of internet is email and chatting. We can get connected with each other through chatting, or through email too. We can communicate with each other very easily. Development of website and its usage is possible only due to computer.